Where can South Africans go to get a more accurate understanding of our education system and how well we're faring if we can't really trust the year-on-year comparisons being presented to us in the ANAs?
Yeah. So the department does, very wisely so, take part in a number of international assessments. So these are assessments that are set in places like Boston College, in America, in Paris, with UNESCO, and large teams of psychometricians are creating these tests, rigorously piloting them, testing them, doing the statistical analysis that you need before you implement them. And we take part in a number of these. Some of them, for example, are pre-PIRLS, which tests grade 4 literacy. The SUCMEC study, which is a sub-Saharan African study that tests grade 6 in maths and language. And then there's also the TIMS study, which was recently released in 2011, which tests our grade 9 students on maths and science on an international grade 8 test. Now, we take part in those assessments every 3 or 4 years. So for TIMS, for example, we took part in 1995, 1999. We skipped the 2007 one, strangely enough, and then we had 2011. So you can actually compare those tests and the results of those tests over time. Those are legitimate assessments to use to compare results over time, not the ANAs. And encouragingly, the TIMS study, for example, of 2011, which looked at grade 9 maths, did show an improvement between 2002 and 2011. There was an improvement over time. However, the results are still abysmally low. We still come last of all the middle-income countries that take part in these assessments. So there was an improvement, not gigantic improvements like we see in the ANA, but systematic improvement over time. But that's what we should be using, to be talking about improvements or deteriorations, not the ANAs. So we should rather be using these tests that are statistically, there is a foundation for comparison over time.